So let's take you through the grid for Prix 89 Heat 1. So Jürgen Schauber from Germany will start on pole position in the number 12. And alongside on the front row, the Flying Dutchman, the 84 of Jan van Handel. Thomas Frans in the 67 and Tommy Jespersen in the number 30, round out row 2. Yvering Nielsen and Kjell Christiansen in the 25 and the 107, round out row number 3. With Heinz Gockel in the number 27 and Michael Weinreich in the number 2, rounding out the top 4 rows. Completing the top 10 from Germany in the 102, Thomas Kracht, and from Denmark in the number 41, Torben Lausen. Christian Helmer Pedersen in the 31, Jean-Marc Malizieux from France in the number 59, Guy Lagarde in the 95, Peter Lieros in the 96, Ole Olesen in the number 90, Bertolt Bermel in the number 100, and Hans Hansen in the number 10. Round out the 17-strong grid. Ole Olesen, very much a character, helicopter engineer by trade, but these days spending a lot of love and affection on what we like to call the Sunshine Queen, and that is his late 1980s DAP Greyhound, which has a wonderful attention to detail, especially the tillet seat that he's got in that, which is actually lined with fabric as opposed to it being a bare plastic composite sort of a surround. And in the interview with Jesper Karlsson that we posted on social media the other day, he said, well, as you get older, you need to feel a little bit more comfortable. And the thing is that cart's seat, inner seat lining is completely pristine. Doesn't let a mark of muck get on that whatsoever. So a couple of stragglers at the rear as the field will start to concertina here at Voyens for Prix 89 Heat 1. So it's going to be another tour around, so race starts are not happy. So we're going to go around for another tour. So all of the heats will be 8 minutes plus an additional lap. The pre-finals for Prix 89 will be 10 minutes, so plus 1 lap. So will be the pre-final for Prix 95. Prix 2000, 12 minutes plus an additional lap. And then the finals, 89 and 95, 12 minutes plus 1 lap. 2000 and 2000 plus, 15 minutes plus an additional lap. So with the drivers now being told they need to go around again, it's going to be a case of just reset, refocus, and hope that everything goes to plan. So the drivers coming through into coming out of the penultimate hairpin here at Voyens Motorsport Arena. So Jürgen Schauber and Jan van Handel on the front row of the grid here in Prix 89 Heat number 1. Revs rise. This time we go racing. And it's a good start by Schauber, who keeps the inside line. Frans looking up the inside on Van Handel through into turn 1. Too wide, a little bit further back down the majority of the field. And a very, very good start as, oh, that's going to be a dive bomb up the inside through for second place at turn 3. And the driver that Jan van Handel retook second position, having been overtaken by Thomas Frans in the early stages of the race. As a few more drivers starting to get through. Oh, the number 27 of Heinz Gockel is slowing quite significantly, but it's Jürgen Schauber who leads the way into the far part of the circuit. And there's a very deceptive bump or jump here. Of course, the circuit tarmac, you might say, might need a little bit of resurfacing. Well, here at CKR, we think it's got character. But Jürgen Schauber leading the way. Quite an initial opening gap on the first lap here by the number 12 from Germany. And comes across the line after the opening lap with a lead of just over a second over Van Handel. Jespersen, Frans, Lausen, Ring Nielsen, Christiansen ran at the top 7. Christian Helmut Pedersen. Jean-Marc Malisieux in 9th, ahead of Michael Weinreich. As the 67 and the... Tommy Jespersen cutting across the front of Thomas Frans, who's diving up the inside, then nearly interlock wheels. Oh, this is good old Prix 89 side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel action. They've got nothing much between them. There's no Nassau panels, no front-clicking bumpers, no side pods. None of that for Prix 89. But this is going to allow Jürgen Schauber to pull away into the distance a bit further up the road. And his lead after the opening lap was over a second. Well, whilst Jespersen and Frans have been battling away, and they continue to do so, coming through the final right-hander. Well, this means that Schauber has a lead of nearly 1.8 seconds over Van Handel. Jespersen now is 2.7 seconds back off of P2. Battle a little bit further back between, that is Uffe Ring Nielsen and Kjeld Christiansen. That is for 6th place. Not too far in front of them is Torben Lausen in the number 41. And it is the fact that Kjeld Christiansen is trying to get past Ring Nielsen. Ring Nielsen nearly gets a bit of a tank slapper coming out of turn number 4. But wonderful to see these carts in action, and also one of the trinkets, one of the most priceless artifacts I've seen in terms of retro day karting. I hate to say the word retro, but the golden age of karting. 1969, Birolart Parilla, owned by the Danish karting legend, who was also mentored to 9-time Le Mans winner and World Endurance Champion, Tom Christensen, Alan Husted. Met him earlier on this weekend, and it's still got the original patina on it. And he still races the thing. That's how much pride and passion goes into these glory days of karting. What's more, Jürgen Schauber has a lead of nearly 2.2 seconds over Jan van Handel. Side by side again between 6th and 7th, and that is Kjeld Christiansen through on Uffe Ring Nielsen for 6th place. So a very, very clean move by the 107 on the 25 through into the left-hander at turn number 4. Just a brief word to the wise to those people watching on the stream. Thank you so much once again for joining us. Over 40 people checking out the stream with us here on the Voyens Motorsport Arena YouTube channel. Any results called by myself are provisional, pending technical and sporting checks post-race. But Schauber doing a very, very good job. We're past the halfway point in this race. He's just completed another lap, so we're on to lap number 5. What's more, Jan van Handel from the Netherlands is only 1.8 seconds behind. There are still battles happening up and down the order. Ollison battling away with Guy Lagarde. That is going to be down for around 14th, so that's 90 against 95. And some good battling happening through turn 4 again. There are definitely some that have more than had their Weetabix this morning. So 3 minutes to go, and Jürgen Schauber still leads the way. So it's going to be 5th lap being completed very, very shortly by the number 12 from Germany. However, I'm wondering, has Schauber had a little bit of a drama or something? Because it might be the case that Jan van Handel is a lot closer. Yes, he is a little bit closer. 1:04.086. Jürgen Schauber lost nearly half a second to Jan van Handel. So we are coming down to the final 2 minutes and 20 seconds, plus an additional lap of this opening Prix 89 first heat of the weekend. They'll have 2 heats plus a pre-final and a final. And further moves made by Kjeld Christiansen, who in the meantime, having got past initially Uffe Nielsen, has got through on Torben Lausen in the number 41. So Kjeld Christiansen making some good progress and moving up to 5th place. But we're coming down to the... and Schauber is being closed in on hand over fist. Jan van Handel is right with him. We've had one go off at the penultimate hairpin. It was 1.2 seconds. It's now just over 2.5 tenths. Jan van Handel is flying right now and is looking for the opportunity to get past Jürgen Schauber. Up the inside, he dives through at turn 3. And the Dutchman can't make the move stick. But well tried. And great defense there by Jürgen Schauber. In the meantime, Jan van Handel has the new fastest lap of the race. 1 minute 3.071. So very, very close between the top two. Of course, Meerbach Pedersen moving up to Prix 95 this year after having taken the crown last August. But Jan van Handel is swarming all over the back of Jürgen Schauber for the race lead in this opening heat, and through the final hairpin, he's right with him. Schauber goes defensive into the final right-hander, but can Van Handel get the slipstream down the start-finish straight? We're about to find out on the run down to turns 1 and 2. Cart length between them. Van Handel might start teeing it up. He carries the momentum through at turns 1 and 2. Is he going to look for the move into 3? He's going to dive up the inside. And Van Handel, he gets snap on understeer. And back straight through goes Jürgen Schauber. Incredible battle. That's really, really intensified over the last couple of laps. Because Schauber having a couple of drivers of his own, maybe a couple of off tracks, which meant a 1.7 second lead with the last lap underway, as now this is going to be the final opportunity for Jan van Handel to get through on Jürgen Schauber for the race lead, and also what will be the victory in Heat 1. And he's going to dive up the inside through the penultimate hairpin, and they're wheel to wheel into the final right-hand hairpin. But Van Handel, I think, has made the move. Yes, Van Handel's got it. Van Handel's got the move on Schauber out of the final corner. It's going to be the run to the line. And after leading it for most of the way, it's not Jürgen Schauber, it's going to be Jan van Handel from the Netherlands that wins the Prix 89 opening heat of the weekend. Prix 2000 and Prix 2000 Plus was, let's just take it easy. Prix 89 went, no, let's bring the fireworks like it's bonfire night. But Jan van Handel takes the win. And it was incredibly, incredibly close. Coming through the penultimate hairpin, Van Handel sent it up the inside, and they were literally wheel to wheel. And, well, there's Ole Ollison, I think, just going for a spin post checkered flag. But, yeah, Jan van Handel doing a really, really stellar job at that point. So we might actually have the checkered flag this time. Well, we did. So it may have just been the fact that the timer hit 0. And, well, Jan van Handel takes the win by 2 3/4 tenths of a second. Ahead of Jürgen Schauber, Thomas Franz rounds out the top 3. But you have to give credit where credit was due that Jan van Handel just absolutely went for it. Schauber gave him the opportunity, and Van Handel took complete unceremonious advantage of it and takes the win in the opening heat for Prix 89. So Van Handel wins ahead of Schauber. Franz with Tommy Jespersen finishing 4th ahead of Kjeld Christiansen. Uffe Nielsen in 6th ahead of Christian Helmer Pedersen, Thomas Kracht, Michael Weinreich, and Peter Lieros from Sweden, who made it up to 10th by the flag. Bertolt Belmo, the number 100. Finished 11th, ahead of Hans Hansen. Just waiting for some other drivers still to come across the line. Looks like we're going to have Guy Lagarde rounding out the top 13. A few drivers didn't make it to the end of the race. but we would have had the likes of Guy Lagarde crossing the line, then Ollie Ollison running in the number 90 DAP Greyhound, due to finish 14th ahead of Torben Lausen. Looks also like we've had dramas, well, Ollie Ollison, Torben Lausen, Jean-Marc Malisieux and Heinz Gockel rounding out the 17 strong. That's it for Prix 89 Heat 1. And then up next, we go to Prix 95 Heat 1 very shortly.